So we put the S-curve in to allow us to keep our thing starting and ending point and not hit the cheese pile.
It's real slippery right here. This is actually right. This is right, basically.
The face of rock?
Yeah, so right where we hit the rock, this is in basically the transition underneath the wetland. Into basically, that's where we slammed into the rock, almost like instantly. Wasn't much of a transition at all. But right here, we hit a ton of water coming through. I guess that was just basically on top of the rock, and then when we broke through, it all just started coming in on us. And when it rained, we also got, this was an area that was pretty bad. Now we sealed it off with things to keep it from happening, but you can tell right here, there's a lot of clay on the ground that got washed in with it. So it's just real slippery right here. And all of this will be mucked out when we start tripping. But yeah, after this it clears up.
So they basically got to strip all these utilities out. They got to strip this rail out.
Yeah, what comes out?
All of this.
Everything.
Basically everything.
Yeah, this is where we hit the rock, because this is where we hit our first problem.
Yeah.
So once we caught the rock, we put so much torque on the head of the machine to try to actually mine it. And we were still playing around with it because we didn't know how hard it was. We didn't know how hard to push. So it kind of takes a little practice, trial and error to get it right. And what you see here is when we were pushing on it, we were pushing a little too hard, spinning, put too much torque on it, and it ended up, these ribs weren't tight enough against, and they just spun behind the machine. Well, the machine spun a little bit, and next thing you know, everything behind it spun. So it's kind of a back and forth thing that you see here. Yeah, you can see it here. Yeah, that's our rock.
We got an 81-inch pipe to go inside this, so 84.5 inches outside diameter. This interior diameter is 102 inches.
But yeah, so if we have any issues like this, we actually can cut this and jack it back to open it back up if we have any clearance problems. But so this happened. This is really the only time it happened. It happened one time up there, and same problem. Just wasn't tight enough. A lot cleaner now. Windows fell out. This is the rock. Oh, we are in. It's a solid limestone rock.
Wow. Hard as a rock.
It is. Just as I suspected.
Yeah. So that window fell out, but that's what you can see. That's enough we were mining through.
Pretty well. What do you think, this man? I thought it would be better.
It actually is. I really amazed when I go out on this stuff. Well, I was smoking cigarettes and drinking martinis while you're at it. Well, how did you know?
Well, we got torqued here a little bit too.
Well, I lost my shoe when you got first. I was on road club.
tore basically everything on this side.
She's been up here for the last
4.5 months, basically.
Hasn't left once.
Not
That's
so
cool.
Watch the head. We'll walk under. That's the conveyor. See this yellow in the conveyor?
Yeah.
You can take us back and drop us out.
Alright, hold, give me a second. We got some gas gantry. It's like a big sled.
Yeah.
Everything just pulls with it.
In and out.
Yeah.
Step out real quick, right there.
You guys can walk up if you want. Well, we got some gas for you. That's where the
I see a foot.
That's where the operator sits. There's all those controls. You can
Okay.
see our good friend Muhammad up there. He's
Yeah, I see a
takes
foot.
the plates. So
Doing a great job.
So they stand right there by that paint can.
yeah, they
That's where
just,
the operator
they just
sits.
sit right on that little thing. Operator right there.
That's crazy.
It's pretty loud when it's running.
Oh yeah.
Basically, they just took out the rim expander, but you
Yeah.
see the top piece right
This is
there.
what we use to expand to get our height out. Because you can see the difference here on these
Oh, yeah.
to there. That's how we get our height out.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's another piece of hydraulic that'll expand up.
Those things just breaks up.
Yeah, they just pulled the other two pieces out. That's what they just pulled out.
That's pretty cool. Let y'all get in here.
Plenty of room in there.
Yeah, you can imagine working a nice shift in there.
You could be claustrophobic.
It's nice and warm.
Yeah, the motors get pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it rains.
Yes, and that's the rain.
Here's the funny part, like about 5 feet away from here, or like 40. The other shack, you can see the shack. You can see daylight. Yeah, you can see daylight as far as the being at the